I've been going through the comments, the gossip, and oh boy. The Amberverse is never short on chaos. From the latest meltdown to the biggest plot twist, we've got it all right here. So grab your popcorn. It's about to get wild. So glad you're back. Today we're going to dive into some more snark, some more subreddit Amberverse underscore. Let's jump into it. This first one is actually a video, and it came from TikTok. So poster, I saw this on TikTok, had to laugh. Trust me, I had to laugh as well.
He said about 8 pounds a month, and that got me shocked. He wants me to be a certain weight on July 4th of 2020, and he did a certain weight on July 4th of 2021, and then he went all the way until 4 years from now. And 4 years from now, he thinks I can weigh 310.
Oh, the 694. Holy crap. Like, I love how the poster did the math. Like, in 4 years, if you're going to be 310, that means, let's go backwards with it. That means that you're starting out at almost 700 pounds. This was right after 2019, famously, bedbound for all of 2019. So this is 2020 now. And there have been reports that she was 700 pounds. There have been. And people were like, no, there's no way she could have been. And it's like a family friend or something of the grandma or something. I don't know the exact story, but that's how Gore World is. We don't always fully know the exact story. Sorry about it. Sorry. But somebody that was privy to Amberlynn Reid's information somehow knew that she weighed 703 pounds. Yikes. Welcome to my 700-pound life. Oi. And this is also, I think she's so shady about her weigh-ins, is that I swear to God, she's underreporting by 100 pounds, like, every time. So when she's like, oh yeah, I'm 506, no, you're probably 606. She's huge. She's absolutely giant. The comments are, saddest thing is, it's like 4 years from this video and she's made zero progress. 100%. So myself, like, I can go back to 2020 and I was 553 pounds, like, legit. Got weighed on the hospital bed, legit. I weighed that. Fast forward, I don't weigh that anymore. Like, I am 320. Like, she would be exactly where I am right now if she would have done anything to help her cause. Stay on Ozempic, like I have for 2 years, right? She could be doing anything to help herself, but she's not. She's making journals, making 10-day challenges, quitting the 10-day challenges before the 10-day challenge even starts, blah, blah, blah. Rinse and repeat, right? The comment, keep going with the comments. Says almost 5 years and no progress. Next one. Oh, she's made progress, just not in any positive direction. Yeah, correct. I bet if you show her this, she wouldn't understand what you're calculating. Bet. I bet on that too. All right, next post. This one has 346 upvotes. And it's a picture of Amberlynn Reid in, I believe this is Becky's car. And our poster says, I'm starting to understand why Amberlynn doesn't want to drive. At this point, it's not because she doesn't want to drive, it's that she physically cannot drive. At this point, right now. I mean, look at this. She's in the passenger seat, and her backpack sits right in between her gut and the glove box in the car, right? Right to the front dash. Um, Now imagine that was a steering wheel. A steering wheel there. Her steering wheel would be pushing into her stomach at that point. Like if you look over at Beck, like I think the steering wheel might even be touching Beck's stomach. Right? Now imagine Amberlyn Reed with that big bulbousy gut that she has. There's no way she'd even be able to steer. Um, I have one of the first panic attacks that I ever fully had was actually me again at my biggest one of my biggest weights. This was before I was ever hospitalized, so who knows how big I was at that point. But um, my BFF had been drinking with my partner. I don't drink. I mean I used to drink, but anyway, it doesn't matter. I wasn't drinking that night, and BFF wanted to go to the Minute Mart to go buy some smokes. So me being the sober one, okay, all right, well I'll drive. Go out there. BFF has everybody blocked in. My partner's truck, my car. So it's okay. We're gonna have to drive the BFF's vehicle. My BFF is a tiny person. She's like 5'2", but she weighs 120 maybe. I don't know. She doesn't weigh very much. She's tiny. So when she sits in her vehicle, and this was a Ford Explorer, so it's a big vehicle. So when she gets in the vehicle, she's got the seat like all the way forward, the steering wheel all the way pulled out, so her little tiny self can fit in there and see over the hood, right? So me, like at first I tried again, and I'm like, oh no, wait, I can't fit in there. And so I'm like, okay, move the seat. So I move the seat back. I try to get in. Now the seat is like leaned back. I accidentally like leaned the seat back, but then my stomach was completely just like being swallowed by the steering wheel, and I just had the worst panic. Like I was stuck. I couldn't get out. There's no way I could drive. Like what if this was my situation and I had to drive in this moment? I couldn't. Absolute panic attack. I don't know. I think we ended up making her BFF move her truck or her Ford Explorer. She ended up hitting my car and my partner's car while she was trying to back up and even get out of there. It's so stupid. Anyway, anyway, as here's to having be safe, don't drink and drive, even if you're moving vehicles in the driveway. Anyway, but yeah, Amberlyn Reed. I don't think she yeah, I don't think it's I don't want to drive. It's at this point right now, it's I cannot drive. Let's see what the comments. Imagine these legs in the pedal area. I was confused about what was wrong with the leg. And then I saw the leg in the background. The leg. I don't know. Can you guys see it? The leg. So the Converse shoe is rubbing up on her leg. Her leg. Could you see that? Two of them. That's only one. So could you see two of those trying to operate any pedals? What if it was a stick shift? Could you see both of those legs? My legs never look like that, man. But that's her shin. That's absolutely massive. Comment. So she doesn't have a choice, and she doesn't have the choice anymore. She physically cannot drive. What I said. What I said. Ate ate her way into being a passenger princess. How long before she has to ride in the back of a van? I'm telling you, I don't think she would ever film that or even admit that she had to because she wouldn't be able to brag about her well, she wouldn't be able to brag about her stamina or whatever. All right, good one. All right, next post. This is a recap of Beck's new video that came out on the 7th, so that was yesterday. And basically, Beck is just reacting to reactors to react, and she's got a fun thing going on. Um, but anyway, this post is a recap of the episode, so it's spoilers. So if you plan on going on watching Beck's video, um, don't listen to me. Mute my video. I don't know. Turn it off. Something. Anyway, recap of Beck's new video, 7th of February. Thanks to recently circulated video, ALR shouting, "Let me in," was actually Amber yelling, "Babe," to get Beck's attention. Amber would do this often. Would demand for Beck to vlog Amber, justifying it as, "You're working for me," to earn food and clothes. Beck had to earn those things, but was taking care of Amber the whole time. Sounds a little slavey to me, if you ask me. I mean, no, I don't know if anybody's asking me, but that's my opinion. Amber's comment, "Baby, you gotta lose a little weight. Get your priorities straight," stayed with Beck for a long time. Ugh. Beck confirms Amber didn't know how to pronounce buffet. Famously, she was saying buffet. "I'm going to the Chinese buffet." Beck would often disassociate to escape Amber, hence struggling to remember moments in the relationship. I could see that. Going back watching those videos, yeah, you could see that Beck was checked out a lot of the time. And I think when I was watching them originally, I thought I was thinking like, oh, she must be a stoner, smoking weed, so she can just kind of like make all of this just a little bit softer and just so she could tolerate it. But now that we're talking about disassociation, that totally makes sense to me. I get it. Um, so Amber would often film Beck at their worst angle to humiliate them and make herself so to make Amber look better. Blech. That is so shitty. That is some TLC on the floor. It's my 600-pound life filming that angle, that terrible floor to head angle up their giant body and up their legs and up their gut and brr. Ugh, Amber sucks. Amber would film Beck when Beck wasn't feeling well or she felt super uncomfortable. Of course she did. Amber scripted parts of the vlog before filming, told Beck what to say to make it seem that driving Amber was Beck's choice when it wasn't. They were visibly sick and didn't want to go and had no choice. And Amber does that a lot. Everything is always for the good of somebody else, but at the end of the day, it's benefiting her. And it's exactly what she wants to happen. But she looks for ways that this could potentially be benefiting somebody else, or somebody else thought of this first, or, this and that. But really, at the end of the day, it's about this is what was best for Amber and what she thought was best for her. And again, as a recovering narcissist, like this, I relate to 1,000%. I get it. I get it. When you're that big, you're trying to protect yourself. You're trying to protect your feelings. You're trying to protect yourself. And Beck also responded to to Amber's non-apology. And the apology, this non-apology that they're talking about, is behind a paywall. So she didn't even make that as not even like a regular vlog post. She made it as a live behind, like she said, her lives were going behind a paywall. That's where the non-apology even happened. So if Beck wasn't paying, what is it, $10, $15 a month, right? She's like, "No, I don't want a Hulu subscription. I'm going to subscribe to Amberlynn Reed." What? What? Nobody, please, nobody do that. Um, God, nobody. Becky didn't see that apology, and I think that is just the lamest thing. She couldn't even have done it publicly. OP here continues, what a nasty, manipulative, narcissistic POS. Becky responds to Amber's fake apology was gold. Also want to add that Beck may not be spilling any piping hot tea, but they are confirming what the haters have been speculating for years, thus validating what Amber has consistently denied and lied about. That's the brilliant part of Beck coming out and saying these things, is the gaslighting. She's putting that fire out, right? Amber has gaslit her audience for 11 years, right? And right now we're getting a 4-year extinguish on this gaslight. I don't know a better analogy, but all the lying that she did for the 4 years that they were together, Beck is extinguishing that, and I absolutely love that. I think, as a viewer, it's a sense of, I don't know, kind of relief. Like, Jesus Christ, I knew she was lying. I knew, but now I really know. Oh, yeah, validating. Again, very validating. 336 upvotes on this. I can't. We got some posters here. I can't get over the banging on the walls, like she's ringing a bell for a servant to come. This explains why every picture on the wall of the gay care was askew. Can you imagine me? I could, like, me, 550 some fucking pounds, and I'm banging on the wall for my partner to come and assist me with wiping my ass. Holy moly, dude. Babe. No, that is just the most messed up thing. It's. Oh, shoot. You left out the best part of the babe scream, was the wall knocking. Beck said Amber usually did that from the bedroom and the bathroom. Oh, that's exactly what I just said. Picture your 500-pound girlfriend knocking on the bathroom so you'd come and wipe. Oh my God, could you imagine? Like, I'm trying to imagine. Because I was in that situation. And I honestly can't. That's why I got a bidet. Like, really. Ugh. God, Ambo is the most insufferable nightmare of a person there is. She will literally do anything except take accountability and get professional help. All she does is cause harm to everyone in her orbit, like people are just puppets she can use to feel better about her miserable life. So true, dude. Imagine telling someone that your 24/7 nurse wasn't enough to deserve food or clothes. They also had to vlog with you and put on a happy face. Amber has too much audacity for someone who is constantly at the mercy of other people. Yeah. I think Beck did the right thing, just confirming things instead of coming out with brand new. Right now, because stuff would be regarded with suspicion. Looking at you, Alex, piss. And Amber could just shoot it down as lies right out of the gate, confirming stuff already out there is harder for Amber to talk her way out of. Exactly. All right, let's wrap this up with a fun meme, you guys. Amber on her way to find a new disorder to blame for everything. Anxiety disorder, bipolar disorder, borderline personality disorder, and now she's knocking on the door for complex PTSD. Autism's next, folks. I am almost certain of it. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's been fun. And Amber is always an interesting character. I think in our next episode, I'm going to check out a different Amber Lynn subreddit. She has a couple. So next episode, I'm going to check them out and see what they've got to say, what kind of gossip and tea I could find there. But again, as always, thank you for being here with me. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, comment. That would mean the world to me. All right, guys. Thank you so much.